Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G, making his 5th consecutive Monday appearance on the Stay Cashin show. It was a record.
You just made that
It was
up.
like one. Yeah, it might be 2. Maybe 12.
Feels like 5.
I missed a couple. I missed a couple in a row. It feels like a lot. Woke up today, very tired. I dosed myself by accident last night, Hoffman.
You dosed yourself? What is that?
Yeah, I learned what sipping on scissor is like last night.
Really?
I was fucked up. Ask Bill. He was on the phone. I was fucking drunk, and we had fun. We moved on Saturday. Barely slept Saturday night. I was just
which you guys should have called me and didn't.
Yeah, then we didn't. We wanted to save you. You've been great.
Down.
Broke the studio down. Put all the chairs out. Fucking, that's down there. But around 1:50 today, I woke up around 11 a.m. Sent you the flyer. Around 1:50, I was like, I really don't want to do this show today. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. But last night, to go to sleep, I just started fucking pounding NyQuil. And I got myself high as fuck. So I found out that if you drink too much NyQuil while on gummies and after drinking all day, you get pretty fucking loopy, Bill. You fucking what?
You were sipping on gin and juice.
I was sipping on that scissor. Yeah, I was sipping on that scissor, I guess. Because I took a little NyQuil, it didn't do anything, so I was like, go. I was like, wow. I was like fucking watching conspiracy videos on YouTube. Like, I felt like I was in them. Then I watched what's the Planet show on Netflix? They showed animals in the jungle and Antarctica. It's like the animal show. Something Planet.
Planet Earth.
Animal Planet?
Something Planet. No. Whatever it was.
Planet Fitness?
Wow, man. They started showing a group of tigers attacking boars.
Oh,
and I mean, I was just like,
I watched all those videos.
I lost your towel.
You lost. That's such a good towel, too.
I left it at the gym.
Oh, that's fucked up.
All right, guys, do me a favor real quick. Go to my Twitter at Tommy G Wins again. Hit the link to this video. We are live on YouTube and on my Twitter. So if you can, would appreciate it. Go hit the like button, hit the retweet button, so that people can see that we are live all over the Twitterverse. Go back to what you're saying, Huff.
I left it there this morning, Huff. I called.
Oh, you were there this morning.
The guy looked.
It's probably still where you left it.
He said he looked. I mean, I don't know.
He didn't look.
What are we looking for?
I left the towel that Hoffman gave me at the gym.
Such a nice towel.
Oh, yeah? You went to the gym today? That's nice. You keeping up your once every 9-day streak?
Yeah, last Tuesday I told you I was taking like a couple days off.
I mean, you needed it after.
Well, I busted my ass Saturday, so.
Yeah, you did. I did nothing.
You did nothing.
Yeah.
Did you have your belt on? Did you have your tool belt on, Bill?
No, but every 5 minutes, Tommy was gone. He was upstairs. Me and Joey and Trevor are working. I'm like, Tommy, at least fucking take the helmets off the wall. Do something.
I did take the helmets off the wall.
And there were some garbage bags in the garbage.
I did a lot without you guys here.
Well, I don't know about a lot, but I'll give you credit for doing a few.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, subscribers needed me. So speaking of this weekend, Saturday was not great to start off. Not good. Army-Navy game was a fucking disaster. I actually was very mad at myself throughout that whole Army-Navy game because all fucking year on this show, I've been telling everyone, including Howie, you guys all, Navy's better than Army. Horvath's better than Daly. Horvath's a professional quarterback, but he's been hurt for 6 weeks. And then all of a sudden, Saturday, Horvath was 100% healthy, his normal Horvath self. And I knew right away. I'm like, we're in trouble if Horvath's healthy. I was just hoping he got re-hurt.
First time in 2 months.
I mean, dude, for 2 months. Right before the Notre Dame game is when he got hurt. This is the first time in 2 months. He had back spasms. He had a knee. He had a finger. And, he was 100% healthy. That kid's a superstar. And looked good. So we did the free week. Bad start to Saturday. We had people in the chat like, this is.
That always happens when we do that.
Yeah. But got real hot Saturday night. Rolled off fucking St. Mary's, Dayton again, fucking Louisville, Illinois, Santa Clara. I got hot. Hoffman. We all had Travis Hunter futures. I had him.
You're like cutting in and out.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, you're like cutting in and out though.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know what happened to him.
Now what are you doing? What?
He was cutting it out. He was talking about Travis Hunter. We all won that, so that was good.
Yeah. No, he's so stupid. But yeah, it was Saturday. Well, I didn't really bet much Saturday. There was really nothing to do. I was at Tommy's all day helping him move. And then Sunday, football, 1 o'clock was shitty for me. A lot of injuries. Tommy DeVito got hurt. Chase Brown didn't get his receiving. Thielen missed by a yard for me on my other one. Tracy didn't get his receiving, but did hit the parlay. My sides and my guarantee. Through again. They say that there's Mark Messier and all the others and Joe Namath, but Rupp 45 put down the guarantee on last Friday for yesterday, and it happened. So just put my name up there with all the greats, Messier and everybody else, Namath.
Why can't I hear you guys?
Who knows? Your stuff sucks. Messier, you're going to go Messier, Namath, Rupp. Guarantees. Dad, would you like to comment?
No, you did a good call. Denver was a good bet. So I like that bet. And we were on the other two together, right? Bills and
Bengals and Bills we were on.
Bengals and Bills, yep. Yeah.
Denver wasn't a good bet until Jonathan Taylor decided to just fucking flop the ball into fucking the Colts were running away with that game. They were fucking
take it. Jonathan Taylor, thank you very much, you moron.
They didn't score after that.
I mean, what is wrong with these guys? We're seeing this more and more now lately.
The lack of attention is just
not there. And then in the other game on Sunday, too, the guy went to switch hands with the ball in the Bengals game, and it goes out the end zone.
Yeah.
Like, that almost cost me it cost people in the chat the over. Well, and missed extra point at the end. I mean, these kickers are fucking awful, bro. Awful kickers. It's insane. Pittsburgh, I'm going to tell you, Pittsburgh's got some issues, man. They've got some problems. You can't have your whole team based on one player, right? Like that second half of that game, they had the ball for 5 minutes of offense.
I mean, when we talked about that game on Friday, I pretty much said the defense had to keep them in the game and keep them. But the defense was on the field pretty much the whole game.
39 minutes.
It was insane. I mean, even when they would get good field position, they had that punt they recovered. Watt had a forced fumble, got on the ball. And then Russ takes a bad sack. I think loses 15 yards out of field goal range. And then they have to punt and they lose the points.
Listen, I'm just telling you, Russell Wilson is not the guy for the future of that team.
They talked about, I think it was 2 weeks ago, he's going to be back next year. The defense, I mean, Steelers defense is what keeps them in every single game.
Now Watt is hurt for how long? I mean,
I haven't seen a report on that.
Yeah, they said McAfee said it's like a lower ankle injury.
Well, I got some big injury news, and the line is already flipped. Patrick Mahomes is likely out next week. That Houston KC game switched from KC -4 to KC +2.5. So
I think he's going to be out like maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, really, is there really any reason? Like, I mean, what do they have, a 2-game lead over the Bills? For the number 1 seed.
Bills have 3 losses?
Yeah, 3 losses.
And they have 1. So
yeah, and then the tiebreaker, obviously, right? So, I don't know, man. Listen. That's why they're the good team. They've got a backup who's very capable of winning them games. You know, that's why they're a winning team. You know, they find ways to win even when they don't look good. And they went out and got themselves Wentz, you know, who should have won an MVP if he didn't get hurt that year. But Wentz does crazy things sometimes, you know. So we'll see if Andy Reid can keep a wrap on him. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the offense actually looks a little better with Wentz in there. Not overall, but like passing wise, I think Wentz is going to take more shots down the field, more chances. He'll definitely throw a few picks. But
well, he's also gonna lean on those tight ends more too, Kelsey and Gray, because you see it all the time. Backups just come in and feed tight ends short passes. So that's good for those guys. Good for Juju probably. D-Hop too, but yeah.
Yep. Let's just go right into that Lions game. Probably the game of the week, they were saying. I'm gonna tell you, bro. The Lions aren't winning. They're not winning.
I'll say it down too. They're not now.
They're not winning. Their
They're
defense
all fucked up now.
Their defense is so suspect.
They just lost Montgomery too.
Yeah, they can't. How long is he out for?
He's out indefinitely.
Yeah, he might be out for the season.
He's probably out for the year though.
I mean, what happened to him? Because he came in, he was out basically for the whole first half. Then he came back in the second half for like a couple plays, right? And then he was back out again.
Yeah, they're too injured. They're getting hurt at the wrong time right now.
Yeah.
They lost another defensive tackle. They lost in two cornerbacks.
Yeah.
They lost Carlton Davis and Khalil Dorsey, both cornerbacks. So I think they're out 4 or 5 defensive linemen. They're out 3 linebackers, and now they're out 4 or 5 cornerbacks.
Yeah.
So
they're in trouble.
Yeah. Then you got the good if you're a Gibbs owner in fantasy though. Once Dave Montgomery went out, he was seeing like a 79% snaps, and he was eating. So if you got Jamar Gibbs, he's going to look good next couple weeks. So,
but that's a monster loss for them.
Great, that's who I'm going up against. The fucking
What's that?
Montgomery being out indefinitely is a monster loss.
Oh, is he? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah,
torn MCL. He's done.
So now it's basically one back. You don't get the fucking bruising back in there. The decisions that were made in that game, the onside kick with 10 minutes to go.
Oh my God, I came in at the right time. No, 12 minutes to go.
I don't even know what Dan.
Dude, listen.
So Tommy, I'm going back over it in my head, and McAfee was talking about it earlier when I came home. The onside kick is 6% chance.
Bill, don't do this. Please just stop. Stop. Bill, stop. Okay? Fucking stop doing this every time. Dude, last time. I can't wait till I'm at your house. I'm going to fucking. Do you see him go? Do. Walk downstairs. Bang! Last night, Hoffman, I'm fucking talking to this idiot. Watching the game live. I'm like, what is Dan Campbell doing? TikTok. Not paying attention. What is Dan Campbell doing, Bill? Why is he doing this? I don't know. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Bill, this just cost me money. I need another yard out of Shakir. We got 12 minutes. It just cost me that. Blah, blah. I'm like, does he not understand that you have like a 3% chance of recovering an onside kick? So by doing this, he's basically saying, I'm going to take a 3% chance at recovering an onside kick because I think there's less than a 3% chance 6%. That my defense can stop the Bills. And Bill just went, yeah, I guess. Now today, because fucking Pat McAfee said it, he wants to recite exactly what I told him last night and pretend like it's fucking invented fire.
Maybe Tommy was in a NyQuil
no, Bill, I fucking told you this last night and you ignored it.
I'm telling you, that was a bad idea. We were both on the phone.
Yes, but the 3% or 6% chance that's what I told you last night. But when McAfee says it, all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's true. How come you never believe anything when I tell it to you and you always need someone else to fucking tell it to you?
It has to be McAfee.
It's got to be McAfee or McAfee, Rogan, or the black cop who does conspiracy theory. That's it. That's it.
All right. First of all, it was from Hembo, so number one. So 6% chance, not 3%.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It was the worst move I've ever seen. I mean, he's just
he's gonna do
no sense to do.
Listen, if we're talking about Dan Campbell, I'm starting because Dan Campbell was things Tommy G invented last fucking year. When all you people, every one of you out there in fucking YouTube land in the Twitterverse, you fucking morons who want to come at me for Zach Wilson and Desmond Ridder, and want to ignore Sean McVay, Trevor Lawrence, Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, all the things that you were motherfucking wrong about. And Dan fucking Campbell. Kyler Murray sucks. You guys think Kyler Murray's good still?
He's got a way better winning record than any of your other little quarterbacks.
No, winning record doesn't mean anything for any quarterback ever.
He's got nobody on his team. Aaron Rodgers has like the best team surrounding him.
We're not going down to Kyler. You already lost.
Kyler Murray is fucking winning games.
We're talking about Dan Campbell. We're not going down. All right, he's not winning games. So
you brought it up. Yes, he is winning games.
Are they making the playoffs?
Probably.
Are they making the playoffs? Are they making the playoffs? All right, let's bet on it. Let's bet on it. I'll bet an eyebrow. I'll bet an eyebrow on it. How about that?
They might make the playoffs.
They ain't making the fucking playoffs.
Does Bill get to shave it off of you?
Dude, Bill had him as MVP 6 weeks ago. Get the fuck out of here. So anyway, I'm talking about Dan Campbell. Last year, all you fucking idiots, because he walks around like this and pounds his chest. I said Dan Campbell is going to prevent that team from ever winning anything ever. And I called him a fraud. I called him a fucking loser. I called him a meathead. And I said he's the type of guy that comes in when you have like a fucking 2-win team and he can get, like Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin is similar. Can get you to fucking 9 wins. Can get you to 10 wins. Can get you a good regular season. But he's too fucking stupid to ever do anything beyond that. This guy's already has a problem with his fucking ego with every single 4th and 5. We got to go for it. And yeah, it works out a lot. But last night was the definition of a man who cares more about his own ego than he does about the team. The only time you onside kick in a situation like that is a year or two ago when you could sneak the onside kick. Right, guys? When you could surprise them. Now you have to announce it. Yeah. You have 12 minutes left in the game and you're down 10. Keep in mind, I max bet the Bills, so I was very happy about it. But you have to fucking fire this guy almost. This is how bad this is. This is conduct detrimental to the team. I know you can't fire him off, but you need to take away his decision-making ability in the game. You have to remove
you can do that.
You have to do so. You can't. Someone give me. And what did he say?
Someone's got to tell him that he can't do that. He can't.
No one should have to tell you that you can't do that.
That's not even.
Well, Tommy, this is clearly what has to happen.
But that's not even like the end of it. The worst, even another shittier part came when they drive all the way down the field and then he uses that timeout when he has 3.
Oh, he had 2 timeouts in his pockets with 12 seconds left.
What do you?
So he retarded, Bill. I know what he was doing to start it. Like I watched Dan Campbell, and Dan Campbell's like the fucking he's like the 3rd guy from the left on the evolutionary chart, right?
He's like
his knuckles are still touching the ground, but he's upright and Homo erectus. And so he knows like a little bit. He knows how to use a spear and a sword and hunt for food, but he doesn't know how to fucking do anything else. So Dan Campbell, if you're going to onside kick with 12 minutes left, down 10, then you have to onside kick with 8 minutes left, down 10. Yes. Correct?
Correct.
If analytically you thought, or Neanderthal brainly, you thought that was the right move at 12, and you got to do it at 8, right? Am I wrong? Once you don't do it at 8, now if you snuck the onside kick in at 12, I'm totally fine with that. I think a sneak onside kick the McAfee way is always good. But he's fucking so caught up with trying to be cool. He's going to cost that team everything. That's why Detroit has never been in my top 5. They will never be in my top 5 power rankings. I'm sure they're going to be falling out of some of your top 5 power rankings this week, Bill. They're trash. They're frauds. They're a regular season team that's never going to fucking win anything.
Montgomery loss for them is huge. Also,
I'd take my victory
Dan Campbell knew that they couldn't stop Buffalo.
If you're the Detroit guy, what do you think?
They couldn't stop Buffalo at all. There was no point.
Fucking these fucking headphones.
They couldn't stop. They couldn't stop anybody. Listen, Buffalo's got just as bad of an issue, Zab. They can't stop anybody either. Josh Allen literally has to play the best football that we've seen over the last few weeks. 10 touchdowns, I think he has in 2 games, for them to win. Like, he has to literally play the best quarterback that we've seen in years for them to win. Eventually, that's going to stop. And their defense has to make some type of stop, something, a turnover somewhere, because they can't stop anyone.
Yeah, I mean, they were also without like 3 guys on their defensive secondary, which they're going to get back towards the end of the year. But yeah, they can't stop anybody. So same with anytime one of these 2 teams play a team that actually has a good defense, they're going to be in trouble.
I mean, but
the
who's got a great defense in the AFC, though? Because the Ravens' defense looked like shit yesterday against the Giants. Penalties out the ass. I think they had 100 yards in penalties. Yeah. Every time they just kept getting the Giants. They had third and long, penalty, first down, pass interference, jumping off sides, this, that. I mean, their defense isn't any fucking better. I mean, I don't know. I don't know whose defense is great. The
Chiefs' defense is good. They have a good defensive line. They have a good secondary. They do have a good linebacking core. So the Chiefs definitely have probably the best defense in the AFC of playoff teams. Philly's defense is pretty good, but yeah, it's pretty much.
Chargers have a good defense, but they're
but they got killed.
I mean, they got exposed yesterday.
They got exposed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's not.
Yeah, I mean, the Steelers have a good defense, but if Watt's down, I mean, that's the problem is the Steelers' offense can't sustain drives to give that defense a break.
Yeah, no.
When you're going 3 and out, I mean, the defense is consistently. And Lane Johnson did a great job against TJ Watt, but TJ was still pressure after pressure. So, and not too many teams in the NFL have a great offensive line like the Eagles do. So, with Mailata and Lane Johnson, those are 2 of the best tackles in the game. So, it'll be interesting. But yeah, I mean, KC is probably the best defense, and Bills did good against them. So,
okay.
The Eagles fully healthy are really hard to beat. It's just insane.
No, bro, they're great. Listen, I told you on the show on Friday they were gonna fucking feed AJ Brown, bro, because it happens all the time, bro. When Neighbors was crying, they got him the ball in the beginning of those games too. That's when all these guys start crying, they start feeding it to him. Then yesterday they're on this touchdown and they're doing the fucking dance and shit together like they're best friends again. So I don't know. The Eagles are nasty though. Jalen Hurts is good. That team is good. I think right now they're the best team in football.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out when you do your top 5.
They've been number 1 for me for the past 2 weeks.
We definitely will. What other games did you guys highlight? Do you think? Because I didn't see any basically of the Cowboys game. Maybe a few minutes because I had Thielen, who missed by a yard for me. Stupid. I should have just taken 50+, but I did 51.5 because I thought he was going to go way over that. But that didn't really do anything. Commander-Saints game was interesting. Kamara got hurt.
I watched the play of that game.
I saw some of it. They weren't really highlighting it a lot on Red Zone. But then Spencer Rattler came in and looked great, right? During that one last drive. So who knows? But
so
Kamara,
is he good now, Bill?
No. I just said he looked great
in
that game. I don't know if he's good or not.
I do. We all know he's not good.
But I think we saw the last of Mr. Levis in the NFL.
Oh, another things Tommy G invented.
Oh, well, calm down, Bo Nix.
Bo Nix sucks. You'll see next year. He's good right now. You'll see next year. You'll see next year. The Colts figured him out. The Colts did the game plan.
Just like Stroud?
Hold on.
All of you guys last year were like,
Stroud looks fine. Listen, Stroud's good. Stroud's still one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. What are you talking about?
Bo
Nix sucks. And you saw in that Colts game, the Colts did what you're supposed to do against Bo Nix. They swarmed the running backs out of the backfield, and they swarmed the receivers. They pushed everyone up. They played tighter. They played man press. They swarmed them. And Bo Nix couldn't do shit. He threw 3 picks. Hold on. until Jonathan Taylor dropped the ball before the end zone.
All right, well, that doesn't end the game for you.
It does. It does.
The Colts were dominating.
Colts were dominating. Now keep Bill, hold on.
They were about to be up by like
Bill, they were about to fucking blow them out. They were up 14.
17, right?
Now, what happens with guys like Bo Nix and Will Levis? You saw Will Levis's 4-touchdown game last year, right? And you've seen Will Levis look good in moments. Stupid quarterbacks need to play with a lead, okay? They have to play downhill. That's why when teams are behind, like Bo Nix and all these shitty quarterbacks, they just start. How many picks did Bo Nix throw yesterday? Three. Because they were pressing him.
And if you take behind, and he took the game over and won.
Okay, that's fine. That's
great fashion.
That's totally fine. Mr. Tua fan over here. I told you they're going to do the same thing with.
He's injured. The guy almost died.
Yeah, you're right. He's injured. His arm's hurt.
Bro, the guy is living by a thread.
Right? So you can't see people. They're blurry.
Okay, Mr. Ritter.
No, what? Yeah, keep talking about the 1 or 2 I was wrong on.
Tonight, Mr. Ritter.
Keep talking about the 1 or 2 I was wrong on instead of the 97 I was right on.
You know who your other guy is? Not even behind Bo Nix. He's the third string behind.
You know what's good, though? You know what's good about that? The one that you went on the Discord last week and said, every player who's ever left the Jets, teams should run after. You said that after the Sam Darnold. Yeah, you.
No.
You said the Jets destroy people.
No. I said, yeah, well, they do.
Okay, then leave me alone with Zach Wilson.
Still not good.
You don't know.
He shouldn't have been drafted so high.
What was he drafted, second overall?
Or maybe he shouldn't have been gone to the Jets. Or maybe he shouldn't have gone to the Jets.
They're saying that might be the worst draft pick in the history of the NFL.
Oh, no, I think the conspiracy is
No, this one is, Hoffman.
No, you're going to find out that is going to be one of the worst trades in the history and let goes in the history of the NFL when Zach Wilson fucking balls out. But anyway, these fucking players need to stop dropping the ball before the end zone. I think what they should do when they do that, they should shoot him in the head.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, just bring him to the sideline and be, come here, let's talk. Bang.
Tommy doesn't want to shoot the aliens, but he wants to shoot.
Don't shoot the aliens, guys. Don't shoot the aliens. Do not.
Bill's out there drone hunting every night.
Yeah, and keep in mind, fucking 2 weeks ago, Bill Rupp was telling me I'm fucking retarded. And now all of a sudden he's the drone hunter.
Listen, you were on the phone with me last night. That was some crazy shit.
I know, but you would tell 2 weeks ago what was some crazy shit.
There was helicopters in Bloomfield. There was
Yeah, 2 weeks ago when I was telling you about it, you're like, that's all bullshit. You're conspiracy theorist nut job. Now he's the drone hunter. Yeah, exactly. Everything I say, it's just like I told you with the fucking Jan 6th thing. Remember, Bill? I was complaining about the conspiracy theorists because Bill always says, you guys are never wrong. No, it's the other way around. When we're right, we never get any credit. So when I was telling Bill and everyone else, January 6th, a bunch of fucking FBI and CIA.
Give you credit for that?
Yes, listen to me. A bunch of CIA and FBI agents undercover that started that. That wasn't the fucking Q people and all that. Those were fucking COINTELPRO agents. There was no cops there. They intentionally made that happen. For a year and a half, 3 years, I got to get shit. You're an idiot. And then when it comes out that it was true, it's like, oh, you were right. That's all I get. So I got 3 years of hell and, you were right. Let's move on when you're right. So that's why I'm so angry at everyone when I'm right. Because I took 3 years of bullshit to get it in, to get that final, you were right, let's move on. Enough. I know, it's over. But, Bill, what do you do to your player if he fucking drops the ball before the fucking goal line? We had it happen twice yesterday in Cincinnati and in Indianapolis.
Bro, I don't know. I mean, with Taylor, too, like, he's a great running back. Like, we're talking about one of the best.
And a hard worker and supposedly a good person.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know what I would do? I know exactly what I would do. I would show the clip of Forrest Gump. I would be like, this is what you do when you score. You run and just keep going. You don't stop.
Make the ref steal the ball from you.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what you do.
Dude, that was such a big play. That Jonathan Taylor. I was
so scared.
Jonathan Taylor just lost them their season.
Yeah.
Forget about the game. Not only that, Jonathan Taylor's may have cost the Bengals the playoffs too on that play. Because that win for the Colts puts them at 7-7 instead of 6-8, knocks off the most vulnerable team that has 8 wins in Denver, because Denver has to play Cincinnati. They got to play, I think, the Steelers or the Chargers. They got to play the Chiefs. Denver's the one that's most likely to fall out. Yeah. So if Indy could have fucking won that game, they put themselves in playoff contention, and Denver is vulnerable, and Cincy is viable. That was the biggest fumble of the year, maybe.
Colts aren't going. Their quarterback sucks, bro.
No. The Colts probably aren't. But I mean, listen. Bottom line is, fucking Arizona's quarterback sucks, and you guys fucking think they're going. So
triple max bet his interception.
He is. Yeah, he's trash. He is not good at football. He is bad. But I don't know what you do to stop that. It's definitely bad for.
You know what you do to stop it? You fucking bench him. Like, that would never happen. You in practice. By the way, if anyone drops the fucking ball before the goal line, you're not playing this week or next. I don't give a fuck if you're TJ Watt or if you're Jonathan Taylor. You drop that fucking football before the goal line. No one is to drop that ball until you're 2 yards into the end zone. If you put that precedent in the preseason and reinforce it every week, it won't happen. Because that's not only a fucking touchdown lost, it's a fucking 20-yard line for the other team.
I would spend at least 5-10 minutes on it at the end of every practice.
That was a 14-point turnaround.
But Hoffman, you shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, clearly you fucking do because it happened.
You do, Bill. These are fucking 19-year-old retards from the hood.
You don't have to. I'm saying you shouldn't have to.
But you do.
Well, guess what? We're at the point.
What was also bullshit was that Army-Navy, that personal foul when that kid.
That was stupid.
That was such an asshole. Like, what are you doing throwing a flag there? He wasn't even looking at that guy. That was so stupid, ridiculous. But I just want to say.
By the way, before we jump off that, when everyone's saying it's crazy, you have to tell these players this. You ever watched one of these non-quarterbacks or non-superstars give an interview after the game? Did anyone watch the interview after the game last night in Green Bay? The linebacker dude who came on who got the game ball. Literally, he can't even fucking speak. He's so retarded, right? Like, he literally got the mic. I think they're good today, and we really, we really like that. That's what you're dealing with. That's what's on this fucking field.
That's because these people nowadays, they don't talk. They don't go out in public and
they're
talk.
They're fucking retards.
Yeah, and they all sit behind a computer and fucking.
Yeah, these are retards on the field, dude. You have to tell them before the play.
Talk to other
what's happening.
I just want to say one more time again. I did guarantee the win again.
You're pretty good with your guarantees.
Oh, it's Messier, and then I'm going to say Rupp, then Namath in the list of guarantees.
What?
Well, when my guarantee did, I was going to beat Zabin and I was going to win and everything else, and then I swept all 3 of my games.
Wow.
So,
all right, Bill Rupp coming on strong.
I'm coming. Listen, there's 3 weeks left. I'm coming after you. And
hold on, who are you going after?
Hold on. And yesterday I made a spreadsheet. Oh my God,
you guys got
now it is not only on the paper, it is on a spreadsheet, which I will share amongst you.
Please share.
Tommy, that spreadsheet's pretty fucking good.
It literally looks like a 7-year-old did it with crayons. I didn't know anyone could make an Excel spreadsheet look like a 4-year-old did it, but Bill managed to do that.
It's good.
He managed to make cells and type look like a 6-year-old.
Hold on a second.
I don't know how he did it.
Theo versus Rupp, who makes a better spreadsheet.
No one can make it worse.
I came up with the game. Then I made the spreadsheet.
Hold on.
Hold on. I asked you yesterday to make a little logo. And did you make it? Yeah, look at that. That's crossouts.
It's crossouts on a spreadsheet.
That's awesome.
It's like
that means you're fucking lost.
I mean, I'm like, Bill, just use colors.
Yeah. Just put X's behind X's.
Tommy, go to week 15.
Half of it's cut off by the cell. You can't even see where it ends. It is.
If you click on it, it gives you everything, stupid. That's how a spreadsheet works.
Bill, just make the columns bigger.
No, you click on it and you see everything. You make it bigger. So, number one.
It looks like a little kid did it. I'm going to have to redo this.
Go to week 15, then you'll see that there's no crossouts next to my name.
Hold on. Can anyone notice? Look how big he made the column for weekly points.
That's all. I didn't.
Like, that's the team, and that's the.
I didn't make. Click on it.
Why is it so big?
Click on the team. Click on it.
How long did that take you?
Click on it. Click on it.
How long did this take you to do?
Now show the whole thing.
It says it on the bottom.
No. But I'm saying
when you click on it. It doesn't
How
do
long
anything.
did
It shows you on,
take to make this, Bill?
Not on mine. Mine clicks. I click on it. It shows everything.
on the bottom.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with yours.
How long did it take you to make that, Bill?
A few hours. But I did it.
That took you a few hours?
Listen, I had to go through and make sure everything was right. And, check it.
3 weeks and fix.
I don't
I'm
want
gonna-
you guys fucking saying that stuff is wrong.
Listen, at least he's.
All I know is I did it, and I'm
Hey, listen.
my guarantee.
All right. I give you props for that. Who are you chasing? You said you were chasing someone, by the way.
I'm chasing all of you.
No, you said you're still not out of it. You were chasing someone.
What?
You said I'm not out of it. I got 3 weeks and I'm chasing.
3 weeks. 3
Chasing.
weeks. No. To chase you. You're
Why?
the
Why me?
leader.
Because I'm winning.
18 to 7. Hoffman has 17. So you want to go over the standings now, since we already just did that. So Tommy is in first with 18. Let me go to the spreadsheet. Hoffman has 17.
It should be called the sped sheet.
So 17 Hoffman has. D-Rock has 12. I have 11, and Zab has 9. So that is the weekly standings for Rupp's Rules. We will again let you know our picks Friday, and that's it.
What did we go as a group? I think we were like 10-5 as a group, right?
10-5.
10-5 against the spread as a group.
Oh,
Tommy-
imagine if we were in the Circa Pick'em. Imagine that.
Yeah, that would have been fun. Yeah, that would have been fun.
Which we fucking. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I am
Yeah,
9.
all
I am
five,
I
nine
know
and-
what the other day. Tommy's 7-2. Fucking 3.
all five of us together. It's like I said, 10-5. That's pretty fucking good against the spread.
Considering Taylor Mathis is out there running around doing suicide videos about how football's impossible. No, you're a porn star trying to do football bets. Stop it.
Got Aaron Dolan fucking smashing every bet.
Yeah, everyone's smashing and fucking.
Yeah, except her.
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening.
Everybody's smashing until you got to show your fucking.
Yeah, you know what happened? You took a job at DraftKings, and all of a sudden you had fucking people caring about your picks now instead of your fucking tits. But I can't with that girl. That girl's a fucking.
No.
That meltdown is going
But
so fast. It's insane.
I do like that we put Kababble on her body in our chat.
Yeah, that was great. By the way, yesterday in NFL bets, I don't know how you guys did because I only focus on myself. I think I went 15-5 yesterday on my bets.
I did bad at one. A lot of my guys.
I won 27 units yesterday in the NFL. Had a tough start Saturday day, swept Friday, tough start Saturday, and of course, all the fucking new people. This is what I paid for. That's what I got for it. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out. It's fucking. And then we went hot at the end of the night, scorched Sunday, and now they're nowhere to be found, right? All those same people that were like, this place is a fraud. All of a sudden, they're fucking nowhere to be found, even though they got 3 free days. But, yeah, scorched earth yesterday. Even the losses were good. The Colts' loss was because someone dropped the ball before the fucking goal line. The fucking Shakir, 39 yards instead of 40. Missed it by 1 fucking yard. I went to kill myself on that Shakir thing. That
I
sent me
missed
to it.
a play by 1 yard too on fucking Thielen. So
Yeah, I mean, totally fucking Derrick Henry not scoring. We knew that before the game. That was.
So Tommy, when me and Tommy were on the phone,
Bill said to me before the game, Henry's not scoring today because he's minus 300. And I go, I know.
Minus 260 to minus 310.
Yeah, it
When
was
you
like-
see a 300 this year,
They never score.
If you see a minus 300 running back, take the quarterback to throw.
I told Bill, I'm like, we should have hedged with Lamar.
We should have done Lamar. to
Dude, the
throw
Ravens
5
scored like
touchdowns.
40 points and Henry didn't get in. I mean, speaking of big contest top, the circa
Tommy's great
fantasy
stuff.
right now. Bro, I was in 4th at one point on this shootout. This is the $150,000 first place prize. Dropped down to like 18th or whatever it is, but I got Bowers today. Most of the people in front of me have nothing, so I should shoot back up.
what are the prizes? Only first place or
No, it's like 150,000, 20,000, 10,000, like something like. But it
how
falls
many
off.
how many places get paid?
15, 20.
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Something like that, yeah.
So at the end of today, I should be top 5 in the galaxy.
How much do I get?
You get nothing.
You'll be living here. I'll just take it.
All right. What else you got to talk about? Anything else from this weekend?
I think like a lot of the games were bad, So
Yeah.
I mean, like
A lot of injuries.
a lot of injuries.
Jets go and win the game they're supposed to lose. Fucking
Thank you,
assholes.
Mike. Went very well.
Jets go and win, which was fucking annoying.
I mean, what are they? What? Listen, I don't know what you guys think, but I think that the Jets keeping Aaron Rodgers in there and winning means that they're going to have him again for next season.
Nothing means anything.
That's what I
You're
think.
just gonna have to wait. But the bottom line is, you can't win that game. You can't. There's like 6 teams with 3 wins, right? Like you just moved from
went
like
to the 10th pick.
the 3rd pick to the 9th pick. Like you can't win that game. You can't. You gotta lose that
Jets
game
had
because they play the
Travis
Rams and the Bills the next 2 weeks too. So those are 2 games they easily can lose the next 2 weeks. And then you sit Rodgers the last game of the year. You put in some fucking retard and you go fucking lose on purpose on week 18. But like, dude, this draft, I'm telling you, I study college football, is not that good. This is not a good draft. It's one of the worst drafts in history, honestly. I mean, it's literally 3 guys at the top who are huge names: Cam Ward, Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter. Then you're talking offensive linemen and linebackers you never heard of, right? Like
this is Michigan's good though.
There's solid top 8, 7, 10. Like but it's not like there. I don't see many T.J. Watts or Joey Bosa's or anything like that in those non-skill positions this year. And from a skill position perspective, there's maybe one.
The kid from Penn State. He's probably the only one.
Yeah, I mean, but again, it's like you're gonna have to get in the top 6 or 7 to get these guys, right? Like once you get outside that top 7, 8 picks, it's just an average draft. So that win by the Jets, moving them from 3 wins to 4 wins, just took them out of like lottery status to just a good player they're probably gonna end up getting. But Michigan, Penn State tight ends, but again, it's not. There's no shutdown corners, defensive ends like JJ.
Yeah, I haven't heard one good corner outside of Hunter. Who's the corner after Hunter?
It's the kid from I think it's Wake Forest. I don't remember what it is, but
Wake
there's
Forest.
another. There's another shutdown corner in the draft. I forget who it is. But
usually it's LSU, Alabama, like Wake Forest.
Yeah. No, there's not, it's not that type of year.
Texas.
So bad win by the Jets. Fucking idiots. And then outside of that, I mean, Bills really mollywopped the fucking Lions, even though the Lions stayed in the game. That was Josh Allen's MVP. Not even close. Game over. My Bucks, man. I fucking wish we didn't lose Godwin.
I was going to say that. They're dangerous.
If they had Godwin still, I'd be on the Bucks. And I'm already on the Packers, as you guys know, coming out of the NFC. But I'd be on the Bucks. They may make the power rankings even without fucking Godwin.
They look good.
Yeah. I mean,
their defense is really suspect. But
yeah, it is. And
everybody, I was telling you weren't here, Tommy. What teams have great defenses that are going to make the playoffs?
The Eagles.
Besides the Eagles.
Steelers.
Chiefs. Broncos.
Russell Wilson.
Stop. There's no Pickens, Bill. Stop.
We're talking defense. We're talking offense. Mike's defense is good.
Bill's been wrong about fucking Russell Wilson for 9 weeks. Doesn't have his wide receiver, and now all of a sudden you want to talk about?
No, I was right about them yesterday when they got their ass.
They do. They only have one guy who can catch a ball. It's Pickens.
Right.
That's it. They have one guy. They don't have a number 2.
Then if you can't run that offense, put in the other quarterback who can make something happen without wide receivers. How about that? How about you change something up a little bit?
Well, he's Mike Tomlin. He's an average coach.
They don't have anyone else.
Dude, everyone loves Mike Tomlin. He goes fucking 500 every year. He has 9 wins and loses in the first round. That's what he is. He's an average coach. He's a great team builder. He's going to make sure you don't fucking fall apart. But he's not smart enough to do that. He's a fucking retard. And he's got Art Smith behind him. So you got to have your weapons there if you're the Steelers. Their offense literally last year was scoring like 13 points a game, right? So they're an average offense. They have to have Pickens. He's the only game changer on that whole team. Without Pickens, I didn't even bet him, Bill. I bet the Steelers every week. I didn't even bet them last week. So I'm not judging them off a game without Pickens. They need Pickens, and they really need to add another.
Oh, I'm judging.
A good move for the Steelers would be right now is Deontay Johnson's likely to get cut from the Ravens. He got
it.
Did he?
Did, yeah.
I seen he got excused from team activities this week, but I didn't know if that was technically cut. But
pretty much cut.
I mean, just go grab him.
I mean, you know, you should grab. Go get Amari Cooper from the Bills. They obviously don't want to use him. Amari Cooper doesn't even play football.
Fuck you, bro. He got me 0 points in this fucking shootout shit.
Yeah, he did.
Fucking asshole.
Zero.
Me and Bill had him in another league. We were forced to play him because we had Pickens and
Fuck that. I'm in a
CMC.
shootout. Fucking.
I didn't bet a prop on him. I didn't like anything about him. But
bench next
0.
He's gonna have 50 points.
I didn't even see him on the field.
Fuck. I saw him in the end zone.
Why are they not using him?
Yeah, I saw him in that end zone time when he was.
That one time. Yeah,
Kincaid. I thought he was throwing it to Cooper. I was like, yes, please, anything. Fucking any point. It matters.
Dude, what is going on? Listen, I know what they were doing, and this is why I say Dan Campbell and these idiots are fucking retarded. They were just basically like, we found the weakness in Detroit. You attack them with running backs, and you attack them out of the backfield. They sent those running backs out like drones, right? Like Ty Johnson, Ray Davis, James Cook. It was just running backs. Ty Johnson had like 100 receiving yards.
Yeah,
right.
He was all
they cracked the code, right? So they just win, and Dan Campbell couldn't adjust. He got what kind of message, especially if Dan Campbell, just go back to it. What kind of message are you just sending to your team when you are the guy? We go for it on fourth down because I trust you guys. We go for it on fourth down because I believe in us. We are a defensive team. No one's going to score on us. But we're going to onside kick because I don't think you can stop that guy. I mean, even with a lot of injuries and shit on the defense, which I do know they do have a lot of injuries on the defense, what kind of message are you sending to your team that we think we have a better chance of getting an onside kick than stopping the other team? That's a message coach, right? Everything he does is to send a message. That's what Dan Campbell's superpower is. What kind of message did you just send to your defense and your fans right there? Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, I don't know. We got to get to the bottom of this Amari Cooper thing because, I mean,
I'm going to see if I can. I'm sure he's playing after the game.
That was it.
What's up? It says here he played 46% of the snaps.
Right.
My ass. I mean, it's fact. It's data. It says he played 40. It's data. It's fucking. It says he played 46% of the snaps, 32 snaps.
Is it data or data?
I say data. I'll say data sometimes too.
Data.
I'll say both. You can say both.
Yeah.
I like when they say it's like tomato, tomato. No one says tomato.
No one's
ever said tomato. It's like data. 46% of the snaps. I played 53 last week and 47 the week before. So according to the data, nothing changed. So I don't know. Fucking weird. But that's even more scary for the Bills that they have that they're not even using and they're doing this well, right? So that's pretty much it on the NFL. Feel bad for anyone who was in seasonal leagues who had the Rams, Niners players to start and then probably doubled down with an Amari Cooper and then fucking went against Jared Goff and Amon-Ra. Like, this was – you had to have an elite quarterback this week in order to fucking bang. You had Lamar go ham, Josh Allen go ham, Goff go ham. So, very crazy week. Glad I made it through the FFWC this week because I didn't have Pickens, didn't have Henry. But, boys, any other final thoughts on the week that was in the NFL before we get to tonight?
If you did make it through, pay attention to waivers because, I mean, there's a lot of running backs, wide receivers hurt, quarterbacks. So,
well, me and Tommy have no money left, so
yeah, I don't think you're allowed to do. I don't think you can do waivers.
Make moves.
Yeah, you can't do moves. Yeah,
nope, not yet.
That's good because I'm deep as fuck. So, DeAndre Hopkins
really
on my bench. I got guys. I can't even start half the guys on my team. That's it. All right, let's talk a little bit about the other sports here. NBA, really, tomorrow's the big day, right? Tomorrow's the NBA Cup final.
Yeah.
I need my Bucks to fucking come through with my conspiracy.
Maybe.
What do you think?
I think OKC wins, but I think it's going to be a good game.
I need the Bucks to win.
Giannis, I think he's been killing it in the Cup games. Guy's fucking great.
Yeah, he wants the cup. He was diving all over the floor. And he never does that shit.
I was at your house, Tommy, and then I got home and I saw the game was close, and I jumped on Milwaukee with OKC parlay that came out to even money. So that hit. Once Milwaukee won, OKC won pretty easily. That game was over. So I don't know. They've been playing well, so let's see. I mean, you were right. Brooke, I think it all goes through Brooke Lopez. When Brooke Lopez has a big game, they win. So So let's see what happens.
I think the conspiracy theory behind and the Warriors should have beat the Rockets. That was completely rigged.
Oh my god!
That's why I had Warriors Bucks.
The Rockets, they didn't stand a chance.
Yeah. The conspiracy theory behind the NBA Cup, why I've been pretty good at predicting the NBA Cup, is because it's playoffs time, right? So you should see Dame Lillard. You should see the elite superstar, those teams that have 2 or 3 stars. You should see Steph Curry go off. Like, those guys should go off. And the regular season darlings usually will fall off. And then the NBA usually wants to feature a team or a group of players that they don't think will get to the NBA Finals, like last year with the Lakers, this year with the Bucks. The Bucks ain't getting the NBA Finals because of the Celtics, right? So there's a great time to feature Dame and Giannis in the spaces of your sport. So there definitely is some conspiracy revolving around these NBA Cup games, but I mean, they definitely fucked the Warriors. That was crazy. Yeah. That was insane what they did to them in that game. What about tonight? Anything fun and exciting in the NBA?
Yeah, we got. I think there's like 5 games. I'm going to the Nets tonight. I like Keon Johnson. I wanted to get 9.5. It's 10.5 right now. You could do alt line because 10.5 is plus money. So I'm probably going to do 9.5 with the alt line for Keon Johnson on the Nets. But I'm telling you one thing, the Knicks, that parlay that I've been doing, it's probably only lost 2 times, maybe 3, basically all season, where I just take Brunson 20, Towns, I've lowered him down to 15 now, and then added his 10 rebounds because he finished with like 21 and 22 rebounds yesterday. 21 points, 22
rebounds, yeah.
I mean, he's fucking playing. This is a fucking free money every fucking game because Gibbs plays these guys all game long. So it's great. I love it.
Look in the comment.
I see it. The book's already adjusted on it, so we're eventually once the Knicks get another center, he's going to get less rebounds and thing. But I think he's got 16 double-doubles in a row.
Yeah,
some shit for Towns, but
he won't be getting 22 rebounds. That's for sure.
No, but as long as he gets 10, it's a cheat code. I love it. I just keep putting more and more money on it. But Keon Johnson tonight for me. The rest of it, there's so many injuries in the NBA right now.
The NBA sucks.
Embiid got hurt again.
So
he's not playing. I think he's out again tonight. Got hit in the face. So I might be going with Maxey.
Wasn't that the first game back?
Charlotte is just.
It was Embiid's first game back, right?
Yeah. Charlotte's god awful. LeBron's back in the NBA, Tommy. So he
must have cleared his Diddy name. Must have cleared the Diddy.
No, he didn't clear the Diddy name. He probably needed to find out if Jay-Z was about to rat, and Jay-Z said, "I'm not going to rat."
But he did take some time off. Came back and looked great. So maybe it was well worth it. I don't know, but he did play well. So that's it for me right now until I find out some of these injuries, what's going on. But I'm probably going to be on Maxey, and like I said, Keon definitely.
All right. Have anything else for you?
No, I'm going to be on Maxey too, and I'm probably going to be on Cade Cunningham tonight.
All right.
Other than that,
any sides or anything you guys like or no?
No, I can't. Not right now until I find out who's playing in the games. It's so hard in the NBA.
I kind of like the Bulls.
I don't hate it.
I don't mind them. I was going to say I kind of like them.
Yeah, just looking at line movement, I kind of like the Bulls on this one, minus 120. And, yeah, nothing else really from a line.
The Warriors did just make a trade. They got Schroeder from the Nets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually might bet on the Bulls. I really like if this is a college basketball game, I would slam the Bulls. But I think I like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a bet on the Bulls today.
Yeah, to the Bulls.
I like it. So college basketball, not much today, guys. We had a monster set of games on Saturday. Saw a lot, bet a lot, learned a lot, and had some really bad beats on Saturday to start the day. We won Memphis right out the gate, hit Auburn, DePaul, fucking smash. DePaul's a very good team. Auburn's an amazing team. I started my list of teams I think can win the national championship and should make the tournament. So I'll be putting some futures out probably next week or two. I'll start getting those kind of early season futures that we usually put out. The Gonzaga game was insane. the most insane thing I've ever seen. That game, fucking maniacal. UConn gave that game to them. But college basketball, I was telling Bill the other day, I feel like I'm there. You know, keep in mind,
Yeah, you're pretty good.
All the games we lost on Saturday, not saying it's the reason, directly coincided with the time we were cleaning out my basement. So I felt like once everyone left, I got back into my zone. But there's not much today. There really isn't. It's shit. There's 11 games again. There's not one top 25 game. There's a lot of 20-point spreads, 16, 15, 12. There's really only one game because we have 2 Monday Night Football games today, right? So there's one game that I definitely want to use to parlay with stuff from the football games tonight. I'm taking on the money line. It's like minus 200, New Mexico State. I think this New Mexico State team, this is one of the challenges. It's WAC, I think Conference USA, WAC Conference USA or something like that. Challenge. I do like New Mexico State tonight on the money line. It's like minus 200, so you can parlay that with whatever you want. But outside of that, none of these games. Maybe something jumps off closer to tip. I kind of like Central Arkansas, but minus 4.5. So if you wanted to parlay Central Arkansas and New Mexico State, you could do those as pretty much an even money or plus money bet. But not much. There's only like 11 games. Kind of shitty in college basketball. And then tomorrow we got a great slate of games tomorrow. I got like 15 top 25 teams playing tomorrow. So hopefully you're signed up. If you did take advantage of the 3 free days, should have had a great Friday, bad Saturday start, good Saturday night, monster Sunday. So we are back on track. Going over to hockey. Only 3 games in hockey tonight. So, but I have plays on 2 of them. So that's a positive. So I got 2 hockey bets. You got his? All right. I have 2 hockey bets for tonight. We got Canucks, Avs, Oilers, Panthers, Stars, Capitals. We are absolutely scorching earth in hockey, as you guys know. We talk about it every show. I am going to the Capitals plus 136 and to the Panthers plus 110. Those
Guess
are
what?
my 2. Yes.
Those are both of D-Rock's bets.
Are they really?
Yes.
That's awesome. Our systems are so similar. But yeah, I'm on the Panthers and the Capitals in this one. Don't hate the Avalanche in that spot either. But Panthers, Capitals, 110 and 136. Those are 2 hockey plays for sure. Locked in.
D-Rock's been killing NBA. He has an NBA bet. I'm not going to give it to you.
No, give it.
Walker Kessler over 21.5 points, rebounds, assists.
21.5 points, rebounds, assists. All right, cool. Just looking here. Tell D-Rock stop putting these fucking things in his hashtag before the show. I'm just looking now. Because then it looks like I'm fucking saying his shit. Let me say it first before you put it in. So,
he
usually puts them out after the show.
No, I'm convinced that he drinks a Busch Light and then puts a bet out.
That's what I do, dude. I do my best work when I'm drunk. Seriously, that's when I do my best bets and best work. All right, we're good with college basketball. We're good with hockey. We're good with on NFL.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Zab, walk us through. Today is the first day we get to witness the Las Vegas Raiders.
Max back to the interception.
You want to start with that game then?
Give us a rundown of both. Yeah, start with that game.
All right, we'll just start with that game. You want to go game by game then? Make it easy.
I want to go Ritter by Ritter.
All right, we'll just start with Falcons Raiders. AOC is
Falcons Ritters.
Ritter is supposed to start, but AOC should be playing as the backup role in case something happens with Ritter. When he starts to suck, they pull him.
Get him out of here.
Max Crosby's out, which is a bigger news than AOC. For the Falcons, Troy Anderson is out, linebacker. That's it. Or not. Everybody else is healthy. Kirk Cousins kind of been shit lately. He hasn't
been shit. He's
been shit.
Yeah.
He hasn't thrown a touchdown in 4 straight games.
Raiders give made up with that with about 8 interceptions.
Yeah. Raiders give up about 250 plus in 6 straight games. So if there's a bounce back spot for Kirk, this is going to be it. The Raiders are tough on the outside wide receiver. I think you're going to see Drake. He moves all around the line, so he is going to move into the slot, which that is where the Raiders are successful. So it's going to be, unless Drake's in the slot a lot, I'm not big on him. Ray McLeod's going to be playing in the slot, same with Kyle Pitts. So I'd probably lean those two to get loose. Bijan's been on fire lately. He's playing about 75% of the snaps. So Bijan's in a really good spot, especially without Max Crosby in that line to shut him down. For the Raiders, I think it's going to be a Jacoby Myers game. Atlanta's top on the inside, but they're bad on the outside. So Jacoby should be good out there. Bowers is in a tough spot, but I think he's going to eat this game. They're going to have to lean on him. Ritter's going to go to his tight end, short routes across the middle. So I don't know to get with Ritter. So I'll let you talk about Ritter.
I think I'll handle that topic.
I'll just let you go.
I just stay the fuck off him. I'll handle that. All right, thanks, Ab. I'm shocked, actually. Ritter's prop is 211 everywhere. I thought it was going to be 165.
Is this a revenge game too for Ritter?
Oh, it's a revenge game. He was practicing. He was practicing in the stadium. There was a clip that came out of coming back to Atlanta or some fucking rap song or something like that. And so he's jacked up for this. I'm really shocked though. Really shocked that this line is 211 and a half.
That's a lot. That's a pretty big number.
Yeah, his number when he was coming in last year, I think it was 175. We used to hit it all the time. But that's not far off from what an average quarterback's number is this year. 235 is pretty much every quarterback's. But Josh Allen was 250 yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you're not seeing quarterbacks with props near 300 this year.
Yeah, and that was with a 54 total, too.
Yeah, exactly. So, 211 is kind of high. So, I was planning on waking up this morning and just account dumping on Ritter overs 180. But I still think he gets over it, but FanDuel doesn't even have lines out for him. Do you guys see a line on FanDuel?
No.
Rivers does.
All the other books has them.
Every other book but FanDuel does. So
yes, nothing.
Yeah, I don't understand that. What's Ritter's rushing?
I was going to say, didn't you always bet Ritter rushing?
Yeah, what's his rushing today?
I put it out 13.5.
That's good. You put out the play I gave you.
Gave me, the guy who's on my team.
You Bill's hashtag buried in there.
All right. Okay. Me, Ritter rushing. The guy who bets every
Listen to me,
rushing.
you fucking faggot. Last night.
I'll give you one that I have tonight that you did do. Caleb Williams, I'm on his 25+ rushing because he's got it in the last 5 games.
You literally asked
Desmond
me.
Ritter, absolutely not. You're out of your mind. You even said it yesterday when Sam Howell came in. Like, hey, Rupp, isn't that your guy?
Who sucks? Yeah, do I get to talk about Sam Howell the way you talk about Ritter? Remember you told me Sam Howell is going to be the MVP?
I said that.
You said he was going to be a Pro Bowler?
Show me where I said that.
Bill, you were captain of the Sam Howell team.
Rushing.
No, you were telling me how great he is.
I never said he was going to be MVP.
You said he was going to be a Pro Bowler.
You were out of your
better than Ritter and everyone
I
else.
said Pro Bowl. I don't think you
said Pro Bowl. I meant Pro Bowl, not MVP. I meant Pro Bowl. I meant Pro Bowl.
For two, I am on.
Okay, so by the way, I'm talking about this. So last night, Hoffman, we're sitting on the phone. It's 1 a.m.
You might need to start putting me on these calls.
Yeah, well, you're asleep at 10 o'clock. So, so we're sitting on the phone. Bill goes, "What do you like for tomorrow?" And I go, "Ritter rushing." And he goes, "Oh, yeah, I like that."
Did that not happen, though?
Are you telling me this didn't happen?
I swear on my mother.
Bill, on the fucking phone, I was standing in the kitchen. Remember I was telling you, I was like, these games suck. I'm like, these are actually shitty games for tomorrow. The only thing I'm probably going to bet is Ritter's passing if it's low enough, and I love Ritter rushing. And you go, oh, yeah, I like the rushing.
I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't drunk, nor was I on sit.
I didn't hear any of it.
He was on that NyQuil.
We didn't hear it, Thomas. It didn't happen.
Trust me, it happened.
He didn't hear it, though.
He also didn't hear me say that they had a 3% chance of recovering the onside kick. But he heard McAfee. He doesn't listen to me on the phone. He doesn't listen to me.
6%, not.
I thought it up in my head. The fact that I was even close was crazy. But yeah, I do like the Ritter over 13.5. Zap?
I said, Hoffman, just think, here in 2 weeks when Tommy finally moves out, they can have these conversations just sitting on the couch together.
We're going to be filming the whole thing. Dude, 95% of the reason I'm going there is for content. Look, 95%. I'm going there for a couple months so we can see if
What's the other 5%?
To punch him in the face when I get at him.
Fights in the
kitchen.
kitchen.
Be able to actually, you'll just be watching the camera. I'm going to be like, I need to get a drink. And I'm going to be upstairs, and then you're just going to see me come from behind him and fucking
I can't wait till it makes you do chores.
There's no punching in my house at all.
Oh, there's going to be punching in your house.
Rupp's rules are going to be all over that house.
I got a whole paper upstairs of rules when he comes in the door.
Which I'll quickly
wipe my
ass with. Now keep in mind, so someone said Ritter rushing touchdown too. Guys, it's we don't know what scheme they're gonna fucking put out. You can, but if you want to throw $1 on it or something.
Plus like 700.
Yeah, it's probably plus 800 or something.
I mean, it's 13.5 yards. Not gonna be running.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's gonna run for 50, but I mean, yeah, it can't hurt. He does run at the goal line. I usually do bet his rushing touchdowns when he plays because it's usually like plus 1,000.
He's gonna score the first touchdown.
He's plus 425 on. What? Is that right? He's 425 on DraftKings and 1,000 on FanDuel. Hold on, I gotta check.
Are you looking at first?
No. I'm looking at a site that breaks down all the sites, so sometimes they're wrong.
Ritter's not even on.
I didn't even see him on FanDuel. All right, so he must have been pulled. All right, but is it true he's only 420 on DraftKings?
I am on DraftKings right now, so I will tell you. And Ritter is plus 425.
That's low. Yeah, I don't even know if there's that much value there. I do like to play as a little stab, but I thought it was gonna be like 600, 700, 800. What do we think about a side on this game? I mean, I'm obviously gonna be betting the.
He's plus 450 on MGM, so yeah, that's about it, right where it's gonna be.
Yeah. I'll be betting the Las Vegas Ritters in this one, partly because the Falcons have no business being favored by 6 to anybody, especially on the road. So, especially traveling. So,
Raiders are very bad.
Raiders are very bad. So are the Falcons, Bill.
No, Cousins is bad.
Well, he's the quarterback.
See Penix this season?
You might see Penix
already
today.
been there. Should have already been in. What are we doing?
Yeah. I would say Bijan touchdown is minus 220. Jesus Christ. Drake London is probably the guy you want to target here. Zab, you were talking about him earlier, obviously, and Brock Bowers on the other side would be the two guys that you're going to be looking at.
Breaking news that David Montgomery is having season-ending surgery.
Yep.
I honestly think that helps the Lions. I really do. I know that's great. I think Jahmyr Gibbs is so much better than Montgomery.
So good.
Even Montgomery's awesome. Jahmyr Gibbs is so, and you could put anyone behind that fucking line and they can run. But I really think Jahmyr Gibbs gives them the best chance to win consistently long term. He's just a fucking stallion. So I think he needs more burn. If it was early in the season, I would say no, because you'd want to keep Gibbs healthy for the stretch run. But once we start getting to playoffs, if I'm a Lions fan, I want Gibbs in there every down. Don't you? I mean, does anyone disagree that Gibbs is the better back by far?
No.
Right. So when Gibbs gets in at the goal line, it's the same rate as Montgomery, right? Like they both.
He catches it.
And he can catch passes. He makes the offense more explosive. So I actually, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing as long as Gibbs stays healthy. His favorite prop on this game tonight, Hoff? What do you rate?
Ritter interception.
Ritter interception. I do like that. Yeah.
Actually, both of them. To be honest with you, both of them.
Yeah, parlay, both quarterbacks throw an interception.
Yeah,
for sure.
parlay.
What are the lines on them? I'm on FanDuel. I can't see it.
My apps aren't working right now. Hold on.
Hold on. I got it right here.
I have Desmond Ritter. I have Cousins interception at minus 130.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah, you got to bet both of those. Bet both of them to throw a pick. Where?
I haven't been able to get up. Mine just does this the whole time.
Bill, what's Ritter interception?
It's great.
Ritter interception is. It's not on FanDuel, so I have to go to DraftKings.
I don't see it on DraftKings.
It's there.
Is it?
Interception minus 135.
Yeah, I'm parlaying. That's going to be a same game parlay from me.
Yeah.
Cousins is minus 20, and Ritter's minus 1.
You're getting both those guys under minus 140?
Yeah, that's good.
Wow. Yeah, definitely take that. I would definitely take that. All right. Yeah, that's good. I thought Raiders were going to be like 170. I think he throws a pick for sure. Yeah, I'm going to be betting on the Raiders. I think both teams suck.
Might want to bet on both defenses to score too, honestly.
I mean, listen, this shouldn't be I don't know what Kirk Cousins is right now. That's the problem. I mean,
I don't know how you can keep playing this guy if he keeps throwing interceptions and not getting any touchdown. Like, you have to throw at least a touchdown. You have to do what Winston's doing at least. You can't just throw none.
Don't do it when he got benched.
At least he's
Yeah,
trying.
he might not start next week.
Yeah,
I think he's done.
Why
Yeah,
would
but
you
at least he
bench? That's so stupid.
tries.
Yeah,
Fucking-
I mean, Cousins had a decent game. It
He is
looks
bad.
it appears that Cousins had a good game at Minnesota last week, but that was a blowout. That's because he was fucking just eating alive, fucking a soft coverage defense, threw for 3-4. That was a Tua game. Like when Tua goes off and just drops to Jonnu and H-Chan for a whole quarter and makes it look like he fucking threw for 300 yards. But yeah, he's really bad. He's really bad. So, I mean, this team, they have no business to be favored by 6 over anyone.
Do
Anyone.
you think we should tease them to double digits? To
The problem, I wish Max Crosby was playing. That's the
13.
thing.
I know, me
That's-
too. Fuck. Why
that's-
can't he play?
Yeah. Well, it's 'cause he's hurt. That's what happens.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be on the Raiders a little bit. Let's go to the other game, see if we can find something here, because this game, not that great. Obviously, it's just the popular plays. Minnesota versus the Bears. Zab, give us a rundown.
Swift is questionable, but he's likely to play tonight. That's really it for Roshan Johnson's out, so Travis Homer is going to be your backup, and then they're going to be missing offensive lineman Ryan Bates and Braxton Jones. And for the Vikings, Stephon Gilmore is questionable with a hamstring injury. He was a limited participant Saturday in practice, so I think he will play, but keep an eye out for him. So,
What do you like?
Vikings give up the third most passing yards per game. These teams played, I believe, 3 weeks ago, and it was a shootout. Rome Odunze was the only Bear that didn't do anything that week. Keenan Allen went for, I think, like 86 yards. DJ Moore went for over 100. So I think this game has big shootout potential. Sam Darnold's been throwing 2+ touchdowns basically every single game. I do like that prop. He's been going over 250 yards every single game. So I think Sam Darnold's going to kind of continue his little streak of 2+ touchdowns. Addison destroyed in this matchup. He went for 8 for 162 and 1. But Jefferson got shut down. He only went 2 for 27 in this matchup. So this is kind of a bounce back game for Jefferson. This is pretty much the only game he hasn't gone over 80 yards this season. So he's in a good spot. The Bears, Jalen Johnson's kind of a little banged up, but we'll see if he can get the best of them this week. I mean, if they want to win this game, and it's a big game after the Lions lost last night. So they definitely need this win to keep up with the Lions. So
Yeah, I'm all over Caleb in this game.
I think, yep.
I'm
I
all
like
over.
the Russian.
I was going to say you should just parlay both quarterbacks 2 touchdowns and 250.
By the way, all of you people that were talking shit on Caleb Williams, he has not thrown a touchdown in America, interception in America since week 3.
I was going to say that's not a stat you want to be touting.
Yeah. Not throwing an interception in the United States of America, because it's the London game where he threw a pick, since week 3. And he's thrown 7 touchdowns in the last 3 weeks. So I've been saying the thing with Caleb is give me good weather. If you give me good weather for Caleb, he will ball out. Give me a dome. Give me good weather. This is the spot, right? This is a spot where we have no weather concerns. Caleb in a dome. He's going to go off. 224.5 is his line here. I'm sure it's lower elsewhere. That's just what it is on FanDuel, who tends to have those a little bit higher. Let me see if I can find a better line. Passing yards, no, 223.5. 223.5 at MGM. So 223.5 over for Caleb. Caleb laddered. Caleb 2+ passing touchdowns plus 190. I like that. Yeah, from a receiving standpoint, I think there's enough weapons on this team when you start factoring in Keenan Allen, Swift out of the backfield, Odunze, DJ Moore, Kmet. I don't even know if Kmet's playing tonight. He is, right? So there's enough weapons here that I just bet Caleb in these spots. Right? You don't know who it's going to be.
Don't need to bet.
I mean, listen, you can go tap these guys down 25, but sometimes they disappear for a whole game. He does lock into the guy that's fucking getting open. So if that happens to be a Odunze today, Odunze could pop for 90. If not, Odunze can go for 10, right? So it's kind of similar to Green Bay, right? I know DJ Moore is a better alpha version than Watson or some of the other guys on Green Bay, but Jordan Love just kind of throws to whoever the fuck's open. Whoever's day it is, that's your day today.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of the same thing here. So I'm just going all in Caleb, laddered up. Caleb 2 touchdowns. I think the Bears, obviously, if you love Caleb, I think this game goes over. I think 43 seems like a pretty low number on this game. We all seem to be in the same sentiment here that there should be points scored, unless I'm speaking for anyone. But that's really where my focus is going to be. Bill, I got both my quarterbacks playing tonight, Caleb and Ritter. So I'm going to be and they started both games, Bill, at 8
at the same time. Same time, fucking.
Why? Why not 7 and 9? Why 8 and 8:30?
We love that.
Both teams in that first game, like Zab said, both teams to score a touchdown in each half is plus 200.
I like that.
Which is high. I'll take a little shot on is 2+ because it's 4,300. So I'll throw a tiny bit on that just in case. But one touchdown each team each half, when they're giving you plus 200.
You really just need to get the first half usually, right?
Yes, that's
it. You got to get the first half.
Yeah, first half is harder.
Second half is where, usually we'll see,
Don't forget to bet tie in both games just in case, because we hit one the other day. Got to throw a little bit of money on that. But yeah, like I said, I'm on Caleb Williams 25+ rushing. I'm on Sam Darnold too, 12.5 rushing yards. Sam Darnold always seems to scramble a little bit, so 12.5. I like that for him too. And then, like I said, both teams one touchdown in each half. I like that.
All right. I may do Caleb passing and rushing. That was my favorite bet of the entire weekend. We gave it on Stay Cashin here on Friday for Josh Allen, 300+. I think he had it at halftime. So that was the biggest joke of a line I've ever seen. I'm probably going to be doing Caleb passing rushing. I do like the rushing upside with Caleb lately. He has been running a lot more. I've been saying it all fucking year. When the guy runs, he looks good. When he doesn't, he looks bad. So he's crossed the 25-yard mark in 4 straight games. So if you want to do a little passing rushing combo there, but I definitely think he throws, slings it all over the field. Anything outside of that, Zab? Any other? I don't have any. I know a lot of people are on Aaron Jones. A lot of people are on Hawkinson. I see it all over fucking Twitter. Duck.
I don't want any of those guys.
Yeah, that's scary. Everyone's on Hawkinson, right, Bill?
Mm-hmm.
Everything I see is Hawkinson, Jones.
Jones definitely too.
Jones and Hawkinson. So I mean,
Hawkinson went 8 for 162 in this matchup.
Exactly.
3 weeks ago? So
He'll have 30 yards tonight.
Yeah, I know. Addison went 8 for 162. Hawkinson 7 for 114. Just as much. But yeah, that was the game Jefferson went 2 for 27. So if anything, I'd be on Jefferson. Like that's
he's 200 and something yards behind Chase for the yardage. So
yeah, I think most people I'm seeing are on Addison, Hawkinson, Jones on the minute. So I don't see anyone on Jefferson. No. Shockingly, because Jefferson 2 for 27 last game. But you have to put yourself in the mind. I used to always say in sales or in public speaking, you have to put yourself in your mind of the listener, which Bill can't do, right? Talks at you, right? You got to put yourself in the mind of the listener. So if you are the coaching staff of the Bears and you are going over the tape from last game, who's popping off the tape every time you look up?
Addison,
Hawkinson, right? So you're going to sit there and go, we can't let these guys beat us, right? Like, so that you start over-preparing for Addison Hawkinson, then all of a sudden you see Jefferson just popping the fuck off. So that's why a lot of times the rematch flips a little bit. So yes. I do think Jefferson is either going to go for 50 or 150, right? So I think you could hit that high or stay off it. But I don't think you need to bet the 80. I think you could bet 100 and a touchdown or nothing type thing for Jefferson today. That's it. Anything else, boys?
No.
Bill, final words.
What? I didn't hear you.
Final words.
Messier, Rupp. Those are the order.
Well, Tommy's the champ right now.
No, guarantee. Messier, Rupp.
I don't make guarantees because I'm on top, so it's not really like.
But I did get all 3 correct.
That's awesome. Listen, I'm happy. It was embarrassing. I'm glad.
It was. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know.
Now you have to walk out because I'm on a roll.
Yeah, I mean it's not embarrassing to finish last. It was just embarrassing to have 5.
Right? No, it's. Yeah. I'm on a roll now. So,
right, yeah. So you're due for regression.
Coming. I'm coming.
We'll see. I mean, listen, I have 3 losses in 4 weeks. I think that's pretty
coming
impressive.
For you.
4 weeks.
Yeah, I had 3 losses the first week we did it. So
yeah, you did the opposite of Bill. You started cold.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, 9-3 for Tommy G against the spread.
That is impressive, Zab. I think you're the only one to lose all three.
Dude, I'm terrible with this. And when we announced it, I'm like, I'm going to finish last. So
Zab likes props. Zab don't like.
I don't do this stuff. So
Yeah,
Oh no, sides are hard, dude. It's not easy.
I think sides are easy and props are harder, but go figure. We'll see. Zab, final words.
I got to get over to One Parlay. Use code Tommy G to get your referral bonus. They are running a Winter Classic contest. It's, I think, $2 to get in. The guy that was leading it only had like 25 points in a parlay, which is, if you've been tailing any of us, we've been on fire, you'd be able to take that trip down. And it's a free trip to the Winter Classic in Chicago, which I don't blame you for not wanting to go there. But
I want to go to the Winter Classic, though.
I wouldn't go to the Winter Classic. You're probably sitting in a box. They have a box over there. The guys told us. So great seats. Get over, win it. Love to see a guy from 4 deep in there. So
let's go. Hoffman, final words.
Let it breathe. That's it.
Guys, Bowl Guide will be dropping this week. So get ready. And I got a phone call tonight and a big announcement coming probably by Friday, which I haven't been telling you guys about for the last 2 weeks because I don't want to overpromise. But
Sounds good.
it's coming this week. This week. It's coming. Watch. Be ready. For Bill Rupp, the Great Zabowski, and Luke Hoffman, I am Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!